Today I'm playing as the releasable Puerto Rico as the next nation in our series A to C releasables, where I go into this tab and then release a country just like that, and then play as them. This was decided by the community poll in my community posts, so vote there if you want to decide on which country I play as. And today you picked Puerto Rico. Despite what it looks like, it's actually a very good releasable. No one thinks, oh, Puerto Rico, it's a free country, what the hell? They all just think it's a part of the USA. So you can just sneakily get past these players' radars and be secretly secret. Yeah, that's a sentence. And since you have a square city, you can do some early game shenanigans, which is what I did this game. And if you know me, that means attacking many players. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm stuck in this eternal prison called trying to reserve the USA. No, that was like 30%. Although to be fair, if it's not 100%, it's a 50-50. That's what we call the mindset. Holy Germanys. Oh, we got it. Oh, I was not recording this. I was trying to save space for my hard drive. That thing has been suffering for a while now. I'll pat you on the back. He's been suffering from my Hoi 4 videos. They're like an hour long. And that's like 10 hours of footage for one single video. I hope you're doing fine. After this, it will all be worth it. Trust me. Now the thing is, I'm pretty sure Puerto Rico has a square city. It sure does. And what that means is that I can do early game wars. But do I want to? I kind of want to do that, but it's gonna be hard to get a foothold in Europe. The only way we can enter Europe is either through Portugal, which is very weak, or a nation in the Balkans. I think I'm gonna do tank research. Infantry will get better in the future, but I think my enjoyment is more important. This is my Shawshank Redemption. I'm finally free from that purgatory called the lobby. Now, someone please don't take my Puerto Rico. I'm gonna crash out. Thank you. And we can play the game. What do I have for formable? Oh, I have an easy formable. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with some tank research for this game. So we're gonna mix up some early game and late game wars. I get 4 electronic factories like always. What else do we have? Terrible leaders like always. Yeah, none of these are worth it. Let's do what I did last game. Let's go with industrial specialization, for manufacturing. And then I want to go with state atheism as soon as I can. Although someone playing Dominican Republic. Of all games, and someone's playing Cuba. Of all games, I have so many neighbors. How beautiful, how fun, I'm gonna enjoy this. What can I attack then? Like Panama? I need a bit of population before we start invading. And we're gonna research tanks today. Let's just do the important stuff for now. And if we're going with tanks, then we have to go with maneuver warfare. That's like the early game doctrine. But let's make sure to get a leader. And now we have 132 electronics. Let's hope we can sell to anyone at least. Ghana, Bolivia. Oh, I'm late. And corporate dealing this early on is huge. That I think just saved the entire game. So we can go with 1 steel, 1 motor, and 1 fertilizer factory. Yeah, let's go with that. I have so many electronics, but no one I can sell to. Maybe that wasn't the strategy to do. There's still a bunch of micronations we can sell 0.5 electronics to. Remember this, guys. The best strategy in Rise of Nations is abusing the poor. They'll buy our expensive goods and fund our government. Yeah, I'll even go down even further. All these micronations. You better start accepting my electronics. Yeah, look, they're accepting everything. What a good deal. They know it themselves. Once the AI gains sentience, they will remember these days fondly. Okay, still, despite all of that, we don't have enough resources. Look, yeah, we're still in the negatives by a lot. That's just from my internal spendings. I have to get max resource subsidization now. And then we sell everything internally. That's 50 electronics. So we have an income of 2 million around that. I have to wait to get my civilian factory up. Let's get the civilian factory up first before I start building tanks. Let's see, is he still here? Dominican Republic, yeah, he's still here. Russian uses AI. Are they buying consumer goods? Just from China and South Africa. Not that many either. I haven't ruined their economy, so they should be able to take in 200 consumer goods. Let's hope we can get there in time. Let's see, I think I'm just gonna attack the Dominican Republic immediately. I need what they have. So let's get ourselves a destroyer. A destroyer could be really useful. I'm only gonna have 2 tanks. That won't cut it, I need more tanks. Let's try my best somehow. I'll try my best. I'll start justifying now. He won't be able to beat my navy at least. That's one thing I know. And we were able to sell 60 consumer goods to USA. Just as I expected. No one noticed that. Yeah, they're still available. Nope, they're not. I have to get rid of my supercharged factories. A general of the army this early on. I'll take it. Some more attack. Let's just bully this guy with 2 tank units. This is very early on. But this could work out. You never know, he's also wasting his infantry now. Yeah, we're getting way ahead of ourselves. But the important part isn't about playing efficiently. It's about having fun. Good luck! You have 100,000 infantry. I'll make sure to bomb them. Daily. Let's see, will he try to catch my 2 tanks? Let's see if he's gonna just send out all his troops towards my tanks. We need to worry about the Dominican Republic before we attack Haiti. And then let's get an aircraft manufacturer in every city. Let's remember that. Yep, he used mass attacks, so his troops are garbage. They're hot garbage. And we are gonna win this. Without any resistance. GG, Dominican Republic. And then I wanna go for Cuba too. What else do I need for my small little formable? Just that. Then there's really nothing else I wanna attack. Is there a Mexico player? Yeah. I mean, Venezuela is a good thing to attack. Can I force why aren't you leaving? Why are you still here? And he rejected my offer. You can't reject. You have no say in this. Another corporate dealing. Oh, that's so worth it. I usually get limited conscription before I get socialism. But I think we're fine for this game. I'll just focus on my economy for a bit. I'll get socialism before limited conscription this time around. That's 120 aircraft parts. That's another 5 million. Auto capture Cuba. As soon as I get Cuba, I can do my formable. And then we can full send ourselves into Europe. We could also go for Morocco. And Spain, if I'm daring. Let's just remember to also get the Computer Advancement Act. And please, Chief Judge, thank you. Thank you. This early on, you appeared just when I needed you. And it's not like I need any more political power gain. So I'm just gonna get the Public Service Act, get rid of Ignore Safety Regulations, and I'll get rid of Favor the Particular Elite once my corruption reaches 0. And then we're just gonna get Underground Labs. Right now my tanks, how good are my tanks? They'll be max research by the time I reach Europe. So I can also invest in some infantry. Okay, can I annex Cuba? Please tell me I can. I can. Nice. That means we can form. And we suddenly have cores on almost 15 million population. Let's start fishing for some bigger fish. Like Venezuela. That's AI. It's time to clench our cheeks. I'm still lacking resources. Oh, phosphate. Yeah. That's quite obvious. Any other good leaders? Education minister, just 6%. Not worth it. But this financial analyst, he's pretty cheap in terms of upkeep. And gives me the potential of an internal market income cap, which can make me earn more money from the internal market. So yes, I'm gonna take that. Oh, I love having more square cities. I can finally spawn more than 1 tank at a time. What's the infrastructure in the world? There's me, that's completely blue. And then everyone else is red. And no, my friends, red flags are not good. We have to worry about Canada maybe. But it's yeah, why did they attack USA and then leave? I'll justify Canada and USA. 2 birds with 1 stone. I was not really planning on attacking them though. Oh, I can already see the expenses piling up. It's starting already. I'll just invade the Confederates and Canada. And mostly leave USA alone until I finish off Europe. I really need more manpower. But I wanna save my political power for communism. Don't wanna go with anything yet. Get some more recruitment centers in Venezuela. If I start justifying on Spain, I'm gonna go with an immediate war on Germany. They're all allied to each other. The UK, Germany, and Spain. I don't know why I have max military spending. This is very expensive. I just love dumping my money into a pit of fire and then watching it burn. I think it's personally a work of art. Yep, let's get rid of security spending and healthcare spending before it gets too expensive. Hello, Spain, have you noticed me? Or are you about to fight me? He's pulling up with the destroyers. He might be fighting me. I don't have the unrest removed in Portugal yet. So, excuse me, Spain, but I won't be able to fight back in the first few years. So if you could just wait a second, that would be lovely. I'm gonna get my Grand Fleet up. Can I build on the square cities yet? Or is Spain gonna keep piling on the destroyers in Portugal? Yeah, I see you, Spain. Okay, I'll just start justifying if you want to. Clearly, you wanna be aggressive. I'll be aggressive back. They were too scared of the greatness of Puerto Rico. China using cheats? I haven't seen a single person cheat. It's not even a player. And then get forced labor for dissidents. How did the Transport Act get dismissed? Gee, he's just piling them up. Let me just wait a few more years with my justification. I need to get at least a few tanks into Europe. I'm getting my battleships. I'm getting my destroyers. You'll just have to wait a bit. What do I have for naval leaders? A battleship attack. We like to see those. Okay, how many tanks is that in Confederate? That's 3,000. Well, I don't really want to wait anymore. Jesus Christ, Spain. Let's build forts all in Portugal. Let's make it hard for him. And let's finish the justification now. Let's make sure he sees that we're gonna attack him. Did you see that? Now you don't have to be paranoid, because I am gonna attack you. Okay, wait a second, this is very expensive traveling across the ocean. Let me just reduce my military spending real quick. Scorching is crazy. Alright, bet. Oh, Germany's fighting Russia. Well, Germany, you're gonna have a two-front war, like always. Unfortunate, but it has to be. It's low accurate, you could say. Okay, I don't think I even have my battleships ready in Spain. Don't even need them. How much do you want to bet Spain doesn't have any destroyer research? Or like destroyer doctrine? I'll get hunter killers. That's gonna be all of Europe, and we declare now. Auto capture Spain. Yep, Spain has horrible tanks, that's good to know. Tunisia wants a white piece. You know, I was planning on going for Tunisia. Let's attack everyone. No peace, no friendship is magic. No, oh, you're free to go. No, I'm gonna let you run, and I'm gonna shoot you in the back of the head. That may be a war crime, but that's what we do best. Wait, is that Spain's tanks outside my borders? They're jungle specialized. So someone is planning on attacking me. I wonder who. Brazil, that's a jump scare. Okay, we're in a big war now against the entirety of everyone. Let's hope we can catch the tanks before they arrive and stop them from landing. That's not that many either. Yep, let's do this so they don't land. Prevent the landing and then just take them out with their negative modifiers. Good, that's your entire army gone. 200,000 losses. Yeah, we can't send anything to Spain for now. I'm gonna have to jungle specialize my tanks. Oh, I haven't been paying attention. But Spain is mostly gone. Followed by Tunisia. Why is... oh, nice. Thank you, Russia. You're aiding me. Don't really need it, but I'm thankful. Can Brazil even take out one of my destroyers? They don't have a naval doctrine. Oh, I think I know why I'm spending so much money. I'm jungle specializing all my tanks. That is really expensive. Let's jungle specialize even more. And now start out capturing Brazil. Empire of Brazil. Let's send out a few destroyers to Brazil. What do you have, Brazil? You have nothing. You left after one battle. Sending these tanks across the Atlantic is really not in my best interest. Wowee, I can't afford this. I have to get Emergency War Fund. The UK is preparing really well. If I'm fighting UK, I might need the Grand Fleet for some battleship attack, but they only have 3 battleships. Not that much. Admiral of the Fleet. Yep, naval attack. That's gonna be useful for the UK's army. Oh, I don't have any spaces for anything. I'll have to get rid of the political reformer and get the chief of staff. That's a good one. Let's get some naval tech to be sure. At least Tunisia left, so there's nothing much left of them. And that only leaves the UK, which is engaging me already. I need to run away. I have 1 battleship over there. Let's get my entire navy to the same place. There's 5 battleships. Now we can dare to attack UK's navy. It was fun knowing you for 10 seconds. Now there goes your entire navy. And we just auto-capture with our tanks. Not a single engagement and already 200,000 losses. And rising corruption. Did one of my leaders go corrupt? And I forgot about Brazil entirely. How are they doing so far? As good as they can manage. What other things can I attack really? Now the only things I can attack that are left are just weaker nations. Is there anyone strong left? That's the big formidable, right? Yeah, this is the Spanish New World is the big formidable. So let's make sure to form that one before we end the video. Oh my god. Oh no, more things are getting released. And Brazil is occupying cities of Bolivia, so I can't force peace them. Was that everything from Brazil? Did I take their last city? Please tell me I did. Okay, I did. Nice, we can annex them and get more population. Should finish this up quickly. Unless all my troops are, of course, blocking the justification. That's gonna be a bit of a slog. Chihuahua. Come on, be a good boy. Get declared on. And that should be the entire formable. Gotta make sure I've actually occupied everything, not misclick and accidentally leave one city out. And that's the Spanish New World. That was not the main goal. It was mainly just colonizing Europe, but it was still pretty fun. We also formed the European Union. All you need to do to make me have an easy time is just give me a square city. It doesn't matter the size of the country, you just need a square city and you can make great things. Goodbye.